Hey everyone, this is my haul for this week, and unfortunately I'm not going to be able to make it to my comic book shop this week, and Punisher came out and Escape from New York came out, which I was actually looking forward to, but don't have the money for it because I just bought some stuff on eBay that I really wanted. So I'm going to start off vice versa. Instead of showing you single issues first, I'll do it last this time because I got some interesting stuff. First off, I got a Blu-ray, and this isn't a comic book movie, but it feels like a comic book movie. Highlander, this is the Steelbook, and I think they put in extra scenes, a couple, and I really like it. But I could be wrong, that could be a theatrical version. I know there's a director's cut that exists, but I don't know if that's it or not. Doesn't say, but it could be. Next, I'll show you the one trade I've got. I don't know if I showed you guys, but I got Batman Hush right after Christmas. So, yeah. Which I'm excited to read. I've been really wanting to read that for a while now. Let me move on to the singles. The only thing that's remotely recent, Robin Rising Alpha, and I'm thinking of dropping Batman and Robin because this was a stupid issue. Really stupid. Damian Wayne has superpowers now? That's stupid. It's so dumb. I'll give it one more issue, and I have plenty of things I can replace with that. The rest is all Star Wars. I've been on a Star Wars kick lately. And most of it isn't bagged and boarded, unfortunately. My shop had a sale right before New Year's, so I got these. And these are the ones that are bagged and boarded. Star Wars Legacy number 0. I really like these Star Wars number 0s that Dark Horse did because they're mostly guides of who's who. And I used to have a Knights of the Old Republic one. I hope I still have it. I don't know where it went though. It kind of got lost years ago. I might have gotten rid of it, like given it away, because I had good portion of a lot of Star Wars runs, and then my mom's like, here's the trade, you can get rid of the single issues, and I did. Which is shameful, but that's how we used to live. Yeah. So I have to make up for it now by buying everything. The next three are from the first Agent of the Empire miniseries. This is Agent of the Empire Iron Eclipse issue 1 of 5. 2 of 5, and 4 of 5. So, another 2 issues of that, and then I'll have the first miniseries. And then there's a second miniseries, which I've never read. Hard Targets, where it has a really hilarious picture of the main character punching Boba Fett in the face. Which some Boba Fett fans are like, oh, you wouldn't be able to do that, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, suck my ass. Boba Fett died in the Sarlacc pit twice, so don't go there. And we got Rebellion number 1, which I've never seen before. Never seen a number 1 of that, and so I had to pick that up. And number 6, so that's the start of that. The rest are all miniseries from what I've been reviewing lately, X-Wing Rogue Squadron. And they're in fucking bags because people don't know how to bag and board. They just throw all the issues in a bag. And one of them's messed up and I'm going to have to replace because some little shit used a crayon and colored on it. But here's from the first set. We got a special Wizards one. And this isn't a Wizards one. This isn't the Wizards half issue. There's a Wizards half issue. I've never seen this one before. Next we have Rogue Leader, issue 3 of 3, which I used to have this series, but I got rid of that too, like I had the full run. I saw issues 1 and 2 the other day and I didn't buy it because this was coming and I couldn't remember which one of the issues there was, so when I get money in my shop, no one buys Rogue Squadron stuff, really, unless it's in one whole set. Next, I got The Phantom Affair, issue 1 of 4. Which, you know, this is like one of my favorite Star Wars stories ever. Issue 2. of 4. Issue 3 of 4. I really like these covers. And issue 4 of 4. So that's a full one of that. Then we move on to the story that follows that. This is a Battleground Tatooine, issue 1 of 4. 2 of 4. 3 of 4. And 4 of 4. So that's the first bag of these. So far I've taken out 2 whole series. Oh jeez, can't do this one-handed. I'm sorry, you guys. I might have to edit this out. Probably not. I always say I'll edit something out and then I get lazy with these videos and just say, screw it. So the next bag, this bag's a pain. Like, it doesn't tape up well, and the tape doesn't come off well. Warrior Princess, 2 of 4. It's the only one of these. Requiem for Rogue, issue 1 of 4. 2 of 4. 3 of 4. And 4 of 4. Next we have In the Empire's Service, issue 1 of 4. 2 of 4. 3 of 4. And 4 of 4. And then we get to the one I'm a little disappointed about. This is The Making of Baron Fell. It's a one-shot. But as you can see, well, you can't really see, but some kids colored in the white, which really grinds my gears that someone will let their kid do that. And that's an awful game. Just really bad. Don't play it. Next, we got Rogue Squadron Family Ties, issue 1 of 2. And 2 of 2. Then we got Masquerade, issue 1 of 4. And the last series, this is Rogue Squadron Mandatory Retirement, issue 4 of 4. So this is the last issue of the Rogue Squadron series. This is a special. I have this in the second omnibus. It's barely out of the wrap. Like someone kept, it must have come with something. I don't know. Maybe it came with a Star Wars Insider or something. It just tells the history, a brief history of Rogue Squadron after the up until the Phantom Affair, as I recall. Which means it talks about what their involvement in Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. Of course, it doesn't talk about the origin that was decided this last year in the main Star Wars title when Luke and Wedge come up with Rogue Squadron after their Elite Squad or whatever stupid thing they did. Actually, that wasn't a bad arc. That was before that series got horrible. But yeah, that's my haul for this week. Then I'm gonna go. I need to tell you guys about my because I said to Gravy Boat, I commented on his brief haul and talks about his channel, and a lot of people are doing this year. Of what's the plan? I mean, everyone's talking about this. Not just in the comic community, but the ranting community. A guy I've been watching since for years and years. YouTube user The Archfiend. He's a quote unquote YouTube ranter, but not so much anymore. He is getting married, so his videos are going to slow down a lot. So, mine are doing quite the opposite. That this year is going to be my year. We're getting close to my 5th anniversary on YouTube. I started up, if you guys, several of my early subscribers followed me over from my JMay91794 account, which I've been making videos since 2010. And next month is, I think, is my 5th anniversary of my first video, which was a stupid water bottle drinking video or something ridiculous like that, or some wrestling fight or something. I don't know. My early videos are awful. They were filmed on an iPod Touch when that first hit a camera and that craze happened. I filmed on that, so this time I'm going to double up my content. I'm going to do more can rants, which a can rant, I've decided what I'm going to do. It's taken me forever, but I've decided what I'm going to do. That will be out this weekend. I got new disc case problems on the way. I have a list, and it's just a matter of time of what comes first, and that actually is nice. I don't look like a ghost anymore because my monitor went to sleep. Of course, more reviews, specifically my Star Wars reviews. I got the Union one that's coming out probably. It's awful, guys. Just to warn you, this is a drag. I haven't had this much of a drag since I tried to read Y the Last Man, which, don't get me wrong, Y the Last Man is a good comic. I just didn't like the story. I didn't like the characters. I was just bored. And in this, it's very similar. I like the characters, but the story is just bland. And I'll get more into that in my review. So that, shoot for next week with that. D&J review may happen this year. I'm just giving myself Devin and me 12 months to decide on something, because, you know, we decide on something, then one of us can't do it. And I'm like, ooh, let's do another thing, and then we can't do that either. Some possibilities with that we talked about, and mind you, this was a while ago. Talked about the first volume of Mark Waid's run on Daredevil. 5 Ronin, which is a Marvel book. Nightfall. I wanted to do Nightfall, but I really don't want, like, the first volume of it, but I really don't want to read that again anytime soon, because it's an undertaking. And Morning Glories, I think we talked about. And also, I think we wanted to redo the Thrawn trilogy and the Star Wars Infinities trilogy, although we only filmed one of those. Mind you, this is on the D&J Reviews channel, which is inactive anymore. And then reviews with friends. Cody has said he's welcome. He wants to do another one of those. So I just need to talk to him. He's still in school. I'm not. So that's up in the air right now. Though I'll chat him up tonight. So there's that. And yeah. Also, Django Fett, you might know him. A lot of you who are subscribed to me are subscribed to him. He stopped doing his Let's Plays and he's starting up a series of videos. Oh shit. Son of a bitch. There we go. Ow. Where he talks one-on-one with people talking about the Star Wars universe and what expanded universe and why they like it. And I've said that I want to do it. So he's doing the first episode, I think, is coming out tonight. Who knows? I think that was the game plan. And that's with someone else. And he'll let me know when he wants to do it. So look out for that. That's going to be a live show. Also, I'm also part of this group called the Star Wars Reviewers, and we will be doing some more hangouts soon. Hopefully, we won't get off track as much. I apologize for that. It was fun. But sitting there for 2.5 hours, I actually had someone who wanted to watch me, and he watched for 2.5 hours. So, yeah, I think we're going to want to do that shorter. So, I don't know, I can't speak for everyone, but also, novel reviews. I just read Star Wars Death Troopers, and I want to talk about that, so that'll be coming up probably before Star Wars Union. So, anyway, guys, have a nice day, and I am sorry this video droned on forever.